Good morning everyone, once again from Bangkok. But today we're not going to be exploring Bangkok. We're here right now at the Bangkok train station, which I think is the main one in Bangkok. We just got here about 5 minutes ago. And we come here because we're going to be going to a place called Ayutthaya, a historical city, which was the capital before Bangkok. So we just got our tickets, 20 per person to get there. I think it's like an hour and 20 minutes to get there. It's not like super close, but yeah, also not that far either. And our train's going to be in about 40 minutes time. So in case you're wondering, this is how the train looks. I'm not sure what class this is. I think it's just the basic one, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you can get like AC trains too, but not at this time right now. This is just a fan one. It's pretty warm in here. In Ayutthaya, we're not on the main island where you have all the temples. The train station's a bit further away, so we just got in this tuk-tuk thing here for 150 to take us to one of the temples. I think it's only like 8 minutes, pretty close. Nice and squeezed. So this is the bridge that you cross to get to the island with the temples. I think if we were going to walk it would take like 45 minutes, so that's why we got in the tuk-tuk. Alright, so we've arrived at the first temple. We ended up getting a ticket that was $2.20, and that gives you access to every single temple here. Or you can go to each one individually and it's like 50 for each temple, but I think we're gonna probably go to 5 or 6, so yeah, $2.20 is better. And this place is actually right in the middle of the city. It's not like Angkor Wat in Cambodia, where you're more in like a natural forest area. And the first one that we come to is called Wat Ratchaburana. It says here that this is a royal hall. So this place was founded in 1351 and it lasted until 1767. So a lot of these buildings are going to be from that time period. Yeah, I like it with the big doorways.
Yeah. Wow.
Got the stupa there. I think on the other side too. Yeah, loads of ruins here. I'm not sure if these would have been like stupas or pagodas. So the sign said back there that the 2 brothers of the king at the time were cremated in here, somewhere around here. Yeah, and I guess that's the main temple. Wow. It does already feel like we're kind of in Angkor Wat.
Yeah, but I think here it's more like orange, the tiles.
Oh, the brick.
Yeah, the brick.
Like in, what is it, Bagan?
Yeah, but it's not actually like Bagan. It's kind of in between Bagan and Angkor Wat.
A mixture of both.
Very nice because it's different.
So we did just go to Angkor Wat a few weeks ago. We didn't make a video there this time. We made a video there in the past, so it's pretty cool to see like Thailand's version here. And it looks like you can walk around here too, walk up. Oh, there's people inside there. You can go inside. How do you get inside?
I don't know. There's a stairs here. Oh, it's kind of sketchy.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Sketchy is what we like.
And in here there's still some details carved on the rock.
Ah yeah, over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the rest is very faded.
Yeah.
Up there, look.
I think it was restored. It doesn't look like the original.
Yeah, it might be.
Over there.
So there was a tiny little room in there explaining a bit more, and it said that the 2 brothers that were cremated here died fighting an elephant. The same elephant killed them. pagoda has a little room. I forgot what the difference is between the stupa and the pagoda.
I think when there's nothing inside, it's a stupa.
Ah, so this might be a pagoda because it has a doorway. Yeah, I think Carol's right. I think if you can go inside, it's a pagoda. So all these here are just damaged Buddha statues. We've seen that also in other historic sites that we've been to, but every single one is damaged. There isn't a single one around here that's complete. Wow, that's a cool view. Yeah, so like in Angkor Wat, you have more of like a lost world vibe to it. You feel like you're in the middle of nowhere in some ancient world, right? But obviously because here you just have the main roads and cars, yeah, it doesn't really seem that way. But one of the benefits of this place is that it's all very close to each other. So we just went to a temple back there and we're already walking to another one right here. So I think within like a 40-minute radius you can already go to 4 or 5 of the main ones. So this one is called Wat Mahathat, built in 1370. So just like the other one, this one is already looking really awesome too. Check that tree out there. And this one is famous because of the Buddha head that's been taken over by the tree. That's why everybody's way busier than the other one. So just like a lot of historic places, you have to use your imagination, especially because there would have been a roof. I think a lot of this would have been painted as well, would have been more colourful. That's weird, it's like a chimney. Strange.
All these tiled bricks that we see here, I think they used to be like that.
Ah yeah, that like a pillar maybe then?
Yeah, I think it was a pillar.
An interesting thing about this one, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a lot of things that are like crooked here. Bent, all the walls back there, slanted, like sinking. So we keep mentioning Angkor Wat and the city of Angkor in Cambodia, and it was actually the Ayutthaya kingdom that destroyed Angkor in the 1400s. The city was already in decline, I think, because of weather issues, floods and drought. But yeah, these guys invaded there and finished it off pretty much. So this statue here is pretty cool because it's actually a reconstruction. It's 3 different statues that they've put together, but it's kind of fit perfectly. So here they have like a reconstruction of what it would have looked like. So those halls that we were talking about would have had a triangular roof, like a lot of the modern Thai temples. So that was the one that we just entered back there. So to walk to the next one, we're able to go through the park area. So you don't always have to walk on the roads. So that's nice. Even in this park, there's still some other Wats, some other temples. This one's called Wat Nok. That one's super slanted. So I mentioned that this place was founded in 1351, but online it says that people were living here before then. It just wasn't a kingdom, that's all. It would have probably just been more like a village. And this isn't the first Thai kingdom. There was already another Thai kingdom called Sukhothai, which is going towards Myanmar. So they already had a big kingdom there, and then this one was created, and then they fought between each other. Usual human behavior, right? So they were both Thai kingdoms, but yeah, they were still at war with each other, and Ayutthaya ended up defeating them, and that became part of this kingdom. Really nice in this park though. Got these big lakes, Got some other temples and stupas around that you can visit. See more in the distance, so there's a lot of things scattered around. You have the walled areas that we've been going inside, but even outside you still find some historic places. This is definitely the nicest lake yet.
Yeah, lily pads overload.
Yeah, loads of lily pads. A few of them have the flowers too, the white flower over there. So we weren't planning to come to this one, but we were just passing by and it looks so impressive. It's called Wat Phra Ram from 1361. Another doggo chilling. Lazy dogs everywhere. So there is absolutely nobody in this one. I don't think any of the group tours come here. The other two that we went to were quite popular. Still weren't that busy though, but you can find some like this that seem completely abandoned. And for what I'm seeing right now, it looks like the same level still. Still super impressive. Yeah, just very similar. This one actually looks even taller than the other ones. So the kingdom of Ayutthaya ended in 1767. So for many centuries, the Thai kingdom was at war with the Burmese kingdom from Myanmar. I think they had like 20 wars between them. And the Burmese kingdom had already invaded here a few times and captured this area, but not for long. But then in 1767, they finally captured it, and I think they just completely destroyed it. So that's probably why you're seeing all these statues destroyed everywhere. A lot of the buildings, they completely burned it to the ground. And the people that were here ended up moving down south to where Bangkok is. And that is why Bangkok is now the capital. So I wonder if the Burmese had never destroyed the city, if the capital would have still been here, or if they would have still moved further down south to Bangkok, closer to the coast. We'll never know. So we're now passing by yet another place that we weren't planning to go in, but this is a modern temple this time. Huge temple, really busy too, so I guess this is one of the main sites. There's the name Wat Mahathat. So the reason that this temple is so popular is because you have this massive bronze Buddha statue that's supposed to be from around the 1400s. And it's still here. Beautiful. So here you can see pictures of the Buddha statue. I'm not sure if that's the location of the same temple that we're in right now. How it used to be, maybe. Got more Buddha heads here. Golden Buddha heads. I think they would have all been golden. Not sure what they would have used though to make it golden. The temple that we've entered now is called Wat Phra Si Sanphet. Definitely pronounced that wrong. And this is a royal temple. Actually it looks very different to the other ones, way more preserved too. And these don't look like they're made from that orange brick. It's grey on the outside, or maybe it is on the inside still, but very different, really preserved, super pointy. Almost looks like antennas. So this temple was used more for royal ceremonies. No monks lived around here. And there is supposed to be a royal palace around here, an old royal palace. So maybe we'll check that out too. Yeah, another Buddha statue, a big one, damaged. this is going to be our last stop of the trip. There's a lot more to see, but yeah, there's only so much you can do in the day. This is called Lokaya Sutta. They don't know the exact date of this one, but this one's impressive because you have the huge reclining Buddha. I don't think it's as big as the one that we saw in Bangkok.
No, it's not. This one has 42 meters from its head to its toe. And I think the head is pointing north and the face is pointing west. I think that's what I read. For some reason, but I don't know why.
Exactly why.
Yeah.
Hey, it looks like he's resting his head on some sort of flower as well.
Yeah, the lotus flower.
Lotus flower. So that's a famous image in Buddhism because it's the Buddha resting during his final illness before he passed away. So we're back in Bangkok now. We ended up getting a minivan here, which was 70 per person. So more expensive than the train, but a lot easier overall. I'm not exactly sure what street we're on. Looks like there's loads of markets. I think we're parallel to Kawasan. We're just looking for a place to eat, which isn't very hard in Bangkok. Hello. So the road that we've come to is called Rambutri. We've eaten here a few times. There's loads of options. Pretty laid back too. I think Bangkok might be the capital that I've seen the most souvenir stores and restaurants, probably, and food stalls. Seems to have the most of everything. Another cool little place to eat at here. So we found a nice laid back spot here. Pretty empty inside, everyone's sat outside. And I just got some satays. I've already eaten the other three. Just like a chicken on a skewer, but in turmeric. So really nice. I'm gonna order another one since it wasn't that much food. That was 140. And a mango and banana shake, that's 90. Carol got the pad thai once again. And yours is like a fried rice with fruit?
Pineapple and raisins and chicken.
And some cashew nuts. And what is that, Dad?
Chili chicken.
Chili chicken.
Yeah.
Nice. So we're just on our way back to our hotel now, walking through this nice park here. First time walking through this park. There's a fortress over there, so going to check that out later on. And we're right on the riverfront, so I should be able to get some good views around here. So it looks like it's a pretty nice hangout area. And this river here, I'm still not sure how you pronounce it, Chao Phraya. This goes all the way to Ayutthaya, where we just came from. So yeah, just keep going up there, you'll get there eventually. So that bridge is cool at night. It's all lit up, all the wires that you can see. So it looks awesome. Man, so this is one of the entrances to the many canals here. It's full of trash, plants as well, but loads of trash. Good job they have those bars there. I guess that's to keep all the rubbish and trash out of the canal. It's way cleaner on that side. And that fortress there is from the 1700s. It looks a lot newer looking at it, like freshly painted, that's why. But yeah, apparently it is from the 1700s. So an interesting thing about the many canals that you see in Bangkok is that the first ones were actually made as shortcuts to get to Ayutthaya, because there would be big loops in the rivers and it would take people forever to get from the sea to the capital. So they'd be able to like cut through it by making these canals. I read that parts that would be like 20 kilometers were turned into just 2 kilometers by making the shortcuts.
I think Bangkok might be one of the most interesting cities in the world.
Oh, by far.
Yeah,
it's
so
like
much
everywhere
to
you look.
see, so much to do and to eat, everything.
Yeah, just keeps getting more and more interesting every day. Another thing that makes it interesting is pretty much every street you find some cool Thai architecture. Some of the buildings look like temples, but I don't think they all are. I think that one is over there with the golden roof. So it turns out that's a monastery, all these buildings here. That's why there's so many and they're so big. Some cool street art. Didn't notice this when we walked through here the other day. So this is just like some random back alley and there's still loads of cool things to see. Not exactly a tourist attraction. I think this is still part of the monastery. Wow, look at that. And this too. So that's it for this video, and in the next videos we're no longer going to be in this region near Bangkok. We're going to be heading up north towards like Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai. We have been to Chiang Mai before, but we plan on doing some new things there, seeing some things that we haven't seen before, and we've never been to Chiang Rai, so yeah, that should be really cool. So if you like this video, just drop a like as usual to support us, subscribe to see more, follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and we'll see you in the next one.